Let's start crafting and make it till our eyes smile, I like to say. DIY number 1. I'm going to begin by using one of these little picture frames from the Dollar Tree. I removed the little bear off it. It was pulled right off. And I'm going to use the Waverly chalk paint in the color Crystal. While we let that dry, we're going to get one of these Home Depot tiles. They are sample tiles and they are free. Yep, I said it, free. I love using these for DIYs. They're absolutely great. I'm just going to give one coat over that with that Crystal Waverly chalk paint. And we're going to set that aside now and dry. And now we're going back to our frame. I use that Mod Podge. I love it because it already has glitter in it. And I don't have to fuss with that. I'm just going to paint that right over the center and sides of that frame. So now I'm going to get some of this kosher salt and I'm going to mix that with the Mod Podge with the glitter. And as you can tell, it's a little thick because it already has glitter in that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some Mod Podge with this and mix it all together. And it kind of is thick, like clumpy, and that's what we want. We want it to be clumpy. I'm going to get that little tile that we painted and I'm going to glue it right there in the center of this frame. So now I'm getting that mixture we did and I am going to put it right on the bottom of that tile. I want it to look like snow and frost. And when it dries, that's what it looks like. Really pretty. I do a little bit on the sides and on the top of the tile, but not a lot. I want it to have more on the bottom of the tile. So now I'm going to use some of these Dollar Tree beads. They're pearls and they absolutely are gorgeous. They have different sizes and I used 2 sizes. I used the medium size and I used the largest pearl beads they have. And I just start gluing them on my tile and I'm going to start with 1 and then I go 2, and what I'm doing is a shape of a Christmas tree. I also use some of my favorite beads to use, the acrylic beads with the crystals on them. I think they're so lovely. From Beebeecraft, they are my favorites to use. And I'm going to put a few of those in there just to give my Christmas tree some more glam and sparkle, some shabby chic glam. These ribbons came from Walmart. I got 2 different styles and they carry quite a bit of an assortment. You can add little silk flowers, you can add the bows, or you can add anything your heart desires to add at this point. Oh, I thought though these little bows gave it such a shabby, beautiful feel. Now for the trunk of the tree, I chose to use the fabric ribbon. It's like a lace ribbon from the Dollar Tree. You can add little sticks, you can add a wine cork. Again, it's to whatever your heart's desires, what makes your eyes smile. That is the most important thing. And there you have it. Isn't that cute? So shabby beautiful, easy, simple, budget friendly. It looks so cute on a tier tray. Oh my goodness, I fell in love with it. Today is Leenys Shabby Tuesday, and joining me is my friend Antoinette, Simple Yet Chic. Please check my description box for the link to her video and her channel. And don't forget, tell her Miss Krafty Leeny sent you. DIY number 2. We're going to start with this jar I got from the Dollar Tree, and I was using it for a different project that, yep, it went wrong. But I saved it, and now I'm going to use it. And I think it's going to be perfect for this DIY. I'm going to be using Folk Art Home Decor chalk paint in the color white. And I'm going to paint that whole jar except the little round brown lid. We're going to remove that as it's drying. I'm going to take that same chalk paint and I'm going to paint this pine cone. I've had this pine cone for years. My son had brought it home to me one winter and I've had it ever since. And I thought, I'm going to make it shabby beautiful and keep it out for Christmas every year. I'm going to get some of that same Mod Podge and put it with the glitter Mod Podge and also with some of that kosher salt again. And we're going to mix it all together. Now when it's the right consistency, you want it a little thick so it kind of looks like snow falling on your pine cone. You want it to look snowy. When it drips, let it drip, and it looks so pretty and natural. So you're just going to keep doing this until you cover the whole entire pine cone. Now we're going to put the pine cone aside and let it dry, and we're going to add the lid back to our jar. I'm going to get this tool. You can use sandpaper, whatever you have, and scrape some of that paint off. I want it to kind of have that shabby look and withered. Now that my pine cone is dry, I'm going to add some hot glue, and I'm very generous with placing the hot glue on the rim of this jar lid, and I'm going to place that pine cone right on top. Oh my goodness, it even looks pretty just like this. If you want, you could even leave it as is. But you all know Miss Krafty Leeny, I want to go another step further. I'm going to add some more of those beautiful, my favorite beads, the ceramic beads with the crystals on them. And I'm going to add them to the tip of the pine cone. I make sure I spread them out in different spots. I'm also going to use some of these large pearls from the Dollar Tree, and I do the same process that I did with the other beads. Isn't that beautiful? So now I'm going to take this Dollar Tree ribbon and I'm going to swirl it around my hand a couple times, and I'm just going to pinch it on the very top part of the ribbon. I'm going to get a piece of twine and I'm just going to wrap it on the very top and just leave maybe an inch and a half up there on the top. Tie it very tightly, and then I'm going to trim. And I'm going to cut a slant on each tail of the ribbon. I'm not doing it where it's the same length. I'm just cutting wherever. I like doing my projects that way. On some of them, I want it to have that shabby feel. So you don't want it to be exactly even. You want them to be a little uneven and a little, I call it a little wild, but it's a little shabby. I fluff it out, add some glue, and add it to the side of my jar because I want to see the front of the jar, the wording. So now I'm just going to add some of these little ribbons to the ribbon we placed on that jar. They are so beautiful. They have little pearls and one of them has a little rhinestone in the center. So cute. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I love it. And this here is a little ornament for, you know, the small miniature trees. And I got this from Walmart. I'm just going to add that right below those cute little ribbons we placed. And now I'm getting these silky little rosettes from Walmart. I get a pack of them. They're all different assorted colors in the pack and they're so dainty and so cute. And I'm just going to put them right there mixed with all those little bows in the pine cone. I don't know, I think it gives it that really soft, elegant, shabby chic feel. I love using these little rosettes. They are so beautiful. Oh my goodness, excuse the nail. A nail broke yesterday and oh my goodness, my nail lady couldn't fit me in today. So I gotta go this weekend and fix it. But it will be fixed, trust me. And there you have it. Oh my goodness, is that not gorgeous? So simple, so easy, and shabby beautiful, guys. All of us can have some shabby beautiful in our homes on a budget, and that's the best, right? Beautiful. Final look. This is my favorite part. I did add a lace bow on the very top of my pine cone. I thought it needed something more and I just added a lace bow up there. So beautiful. And look at that snow. It dries, and when it dries, it looks like real snow has fallen. So pretty. So let me know, did you like DIY number 1 or DIY number 2? Please give this video a big thumbs up. I so appreciate it. Thank you so much. If you have not subscribed, I hope you do so. I really love for you to be part of my Krafty Leeny World family. If you like shabby chic, check out Leenys Shabby Tuesdays. It's where I'm joined with one of my lovely talented friends to share some shabby beautiful Leenys Shabby Tuesdays. And if you love decor just as much as me, check out Leenys World. That is my other channel. I really love to see you there. Say hi. I post weekly videos. It was my pleasure crafting with you today. Hugs, kisses, and fairy dust wishes, lovelies. Stay kind, be kind to yourself and others. I'll see you.